Alright everyone, welcome back. It's been a day or so since I've been playing, and I've had a little bit of time to review kind of what's been going on here in this game. Besides just the normal sloppiness, a lot of oversights. As you can see, I've named a few of my cities. We have Strait 19, and a great person that's been helping me out a lot, CF Civ fan. And a relatively new subber, I believe, over the last week that's been giving me a lot of good information with CivFan as well is Doc Sarda, which I believe I may have mentioned in the last video. If not, I meant to and didn't. Nonetheless, these gentlemen and all of my other wonderful subs, you've been helping me out quite a bit, and I'm actually took a little bit of time before the game to actually look and decide what I wanted to do. A lot of the things, whether I learn it or even if I know it, I don't always apply it just because I'm either too lazy or busy or I try and rush a video. So I'm going to try and get a little bit better about actually, well, playing better. Okay, we do have the barb camp over here. Feel okay right now. I'm going to send the warrior way over here and try and just figure out what's going on right here. He's not the best unit to do that with, but as I move these units up, I'm not worried about the barbs coming through here and attacking. Okay, a research agreement with Askia, that's fine. Askia is a lot on the lower end, and as long as he doesn't get taken out, which it doesn't look like he can be. I mean, he's got 3 cities. If we hit F4, go to global politics, he's at war with Arabia, Arabia being the second best. So I'll have to watch out for that, because I mean, Arabia is really getting out of hand. I need to do something about that, but the fact that I'm way over here kind of makes it difficult. Nonetheless, last time we were able to purchase a workboat, so we're going to go over there and work those whales. We'll get our happiness back and get our empire back on the works. I do agree with a couple other things that have been said. A lot of times the computer will say if it's unhappy, build production. If it's happy, build farms. The problem is not necessarily, as we've had pointed out, it's not always a good thing. Depending on how much happiness you have, you don't necessarily want to have growth going too high. Another way I can do that is actually manually go in here and set my things. So I'm definitely going to want him there. That would be bad. How's my food right now? 10, 11 turns. That's a big food tile, so we definitely want. Let's get that going. Want my production going. Okay. We'll get that for now. I really need to get some better production tiles, though. Here. I want that worked. I want this worked. And pretty much what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that certain tiles are being worked. No matter what, they'll be worked. Now, okay, so these, when they're worked, they should get that extra. Let's see. 11. Okay, we'll go from there. I'll let it kind of add and subtract a little bit on itself to. There we go. Slow down the growth a little bit in this town. Right off the bat, what are we working here? Yeah. It's technically growing. See, to get that back without, you can either hit this and then, or actually that doesn't do that. Just click this guy back, so now he's back. Okay. So there's your micromanaging that I'm pretty poor at, to be honest. So there's just kind of a quick little thing on that. Now, whether that was the best options for me, not necessarily, but I like what I ended up going with. Askia, I don't want to be friends with just because he's not doing very well. And going friends with him since he's at war with people, especially Arabia, who's one of the bigger ones, is going to cause problems. Let's go over here, I guess. What are you doing? You building a road? I think you are. Yeah, that city will be fine for now. Especially considering that I added some manual stuff going. Alright, we have a barb encampment up here. Bucharest has become uneasy with the barb camp. Dash too bad. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can... I forget his actual name. Darn it. Wait, I think I can alt-tab without interrupting the video, really. A gentleman by the name of God, Buzz, I'm gonna mess up your name. Damn it, I'm gonna start a video up so I can get his name properly. I should have thought about this beforehand. Oh, and I pulled up the wrong video. Okay, Buzz.
Hello, viewers.
Come on, give me your name.
This is part 15 of the Picky Conqueror series with Buzdavan.
Buzdavan. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, I didn't accent that properly. Hopefully I said it right. Nonetheless, I've put him on my channels to check out on my featured page. This is a really cool guy that I've liked some of his videos that I've seen so far. He's contacted me recently, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to look at his vids. But he was talking about possibly doing a series where he would start a map with special circumstances, and he would give me the file of it, and then we would go from there and each play it on our own way by ourselves and see how they ended up differing. So you'd be able to check his, check mine, and go with that. So that might be something in the works. I'm gonna try and get a hold of him. No, I don't want. Okay, fine. And maybe get that. So it's something a little new that everyone can hopefully enjoy. Ooh, Notre Dame, I want to get that. I really want to keep that going. I will. Be interesting to see if we can pick up the porcelain tower. That's funny. Doc Sardo will produce a porcelain tower. See? He's not even in my game, but he's trying to produce wonders for us. It's a good man. What do we got here? Kathmandu hopefully taking out the barbs. That'd be nice. And we have our buddy Korea down here, who's getting his ass handed to him right now. I kind of feel bad for him. By the time I get there, it'll spawn a barb. I can almost guarantee it, if not next turn. But it's really tempting to go there. Okay, so Incans and Arabia have declared war on each other. Oh, okay. Supposing we're gonna... Wow, they are pissed at this barb camp. For supposedly doing 4 damage against him, to do 2 damage is pretty shitty. And as awesome as this iron would be, I'm not probably going to settle here for just 2 iron. Okay, this is a good time for this. Not only are we going to get a great scientist, which I could really use for some of my science, we're going to also get... Ooh, that's really tempting. Be really tempting to actually use him for to rush this tech, but I think in the long run it'd probably be better just to actually have him as a tile improvement. Okay, so as kind of expected, nothing really big over here. I've decided I'm going to end up going for a science victory just because I haven't done that for a little while. Cultural isn't out of the question, but running tradition and liberty is kind of odd for that. There are some cultural bonuses here, but I definitely would have probably would have gone piety, or even kind of patronage. That'd be kind of an offshoot, not really what I'd go for, but I definitely want to pick up rationalism, and that's something I want to focus on pretty soon. As awesome as some of this stuff is, I don't always need all of it, so what I'll do is just pick and choose a few things and then go through rationalism when I can. The extra production's always nice. Free cultural buildings are nice. The nice thing about that too is then you can grab this right here. Considering I always grow my capital pretty large. And if you add that, it can make a big difference too. I'm actually going to... I'm going to go with representation right now. That'll throw a golden age down. I really should have probably used that actually in hindsight because I'm Darius to when I was going into a combat situation. Although it shouldn't be too bad just because I don't foresee a combat situation coming up anytime soon. Unfortunately, my happiness is pretty crap. If we can pick up Notre Dame, not only will we get plus 10 happiness, we'll get some extra culture. Not as big on the Great Merchant right now. It's nothing bad. But the extra happiness will allow me to expand faster because I'll have a buffer of happiness. Actually going to probably go with watermill right now for the extra food growth and production. Oop, there goes Notre Dame. No surprise there, to be honest. Okay, our research agreement just completed as we finished off our last wonder to get 50% extra. So that worked out really well. Gonna want to pick up university for sure. Doubt I'll be able to get to this in time, but that'd be nice. What are we looking like up here? Actually, come back down. I have most of the map explored, and once I pick up some... actually, the great library's right here, isn't it? No, no multipliers on it. National colleges, though. So I'm going to need this city to work it. Production. How do I want to do this? Putting it on a hill would be nice. I'm actually going to put it here. Probably not the best idea, but at the moment it's going to reduce the least amount of food, because I want to keep the production, so I don't want to necessarily build it on top of forests or hills. And then I immediately lock this tile in because I want this tile always worked. If I have starvation problems or something like that, I can always switch it up, but just at the point for right now, I think we'll be okay. It's going to be a little while for this. Can't... 120 gold for that? I think we can hold off. I'd love to be able to hook that up and get a lot of production here. Yeah.
Happiness. A good bank account.
Cool. Let's do that. I kind of want to rush some production going here. So we're going to buy a tile. Hook that up. You're going to go here. We now have gold hooked up too, which is going to give us even more happiness and more gold. A little bit of food to get this guy going. It's not bad. And awesome. Now, not only are we friends with Kathmandu, we're now allies, which gives us gems, which gives us even more happiness. But we got the free gold from sacking that. Sejong really messed up right there. But the AIs tend to do that every once in a while. So now we actually have a good, decent time before we're going to have to worry about the happiness going up again, which is actually probably a good thing. Or not happiness, the growth in the city. The growth was just getting a little too much. Kathmandu, especially for cultural and neutral. He's got quite a bit of an army going there for all that. That's okay though. If I'm going to ally with someone, I want them to have a military so they can defend themselves. Because I'm not doing much in the way of any type of military right now. Okay, open borders to Arabia ended. So we're going to hook that bad boy up again.
السلام عليكم. ماذا كنت تقول؟
It'd be nice to get a research agreement with him technically just because he has the money, but he's just too far out in front to want to do that. Now what I could do is give him horses for some money, but I don't think it's really that worth it. I'm gonna build our satrap's court. This is gonna give us not only does it not cost anything, but it gives us the 25% gold to Bankwood, but it gives us an extra 2 gold and 2 happiness. This is one of Persia's unique buildings, which I really enjoy. Okay, we're still about middle ground, not surprising. After that dismal start, I'm not too worried about being about middle ground. Okay, so someone took out a barbarian encampment the city-states wanted me to do. Really care less at the moment. You know what? Let's just head back. I've already seen majority of this stuff. Yeah, they can stay there, I guess. Okay. Satrap's Court, definitely. Alrighty. Chugging right along. Since we are on the standard pace, which does take a while. Keep forgetting that I've renamed these. The amount of turns before the max turn also changes too. So we're looking at roughly, well, approximately 500 turns. So much approximately that it actually is 500 turns. It's amazing. Did I build the farm? Yeah, I did. Okay, so it wants one more farm. I guess I can give it a little bit more farm. Growth here in some ways isn't as big of a deal because there's so many tiles I'm not going to be able to use. Another great scientist. Awesome. You know what? I'm probably going to catch a little flack for this. But boom. I want to push, since we are going for a science victory, I want to push as much science as I possibly can. Yeah, we have plus 74 science in this city. That's awesome. Alright, so we're able to hook up our iron. Which, sure, we're getting iron now, whoop-de-doo, but we're actually getting a lot more production, which is what I was worried about. Okay, let's go build our cattle, a little extra growth. Oh, you know what? Silver. Nope, we did have that up top. Okay, I will want to work that. Man, this is some really good tiles here. You know what? No, I don't want to sell this building. That's something I forgot about. You can actually sell buildings. You can sell one building per turn, but it's not something I really worry about. Some buildings become, like, what is it? The Great Wall becomes useless after artillery, rocketry, one of those. And so you can sell it away is the idea. I don't know if you can sell wonders. Let's see. Yeah, you can't sell wonders. But certain things like walls. Walls would have been a better than the Great Wall. Just the regular walls aren't as useful later.
우리는
No. I don't want to give them all that stuff. One, it's an uneven trade. 2, he's not doing very well, even though he's doing better than me. 1 city's not enough, and I'm not sure when someone wants